What's up, guys? Welcome back. Today we are going to be tying the ultimate elk hair caddis. So today I'm going to tie this fly on a size 14 dry fly hook. Any of your favorite standard down eye dry fly hooks will work. So I'm going to also be using 8/0 Simplify thread, and I'll just go ahead and start that about at least a hook eye behind the eye of the hook, and just work my thread back like normal. Cut the tag off and get a nice little body on there, and go back up a little bit. First thing I'm going to tie on is a piece of wire. This is size small. I will also link all the materials in the description. Get that secured in there. Second thing I'm going to tie, and I do this a little bit different than what you normally see elk hair caddis on YouTube, is that you'll take your normal dry fly hackle, and a lot of people will tie the dry fly hackle on after they make the body, and I like tying it on before because I use something a little different and a little bit special that makes this fly much more durable than a normal elk hair caddis. So we'll just go ahead and get this hackle tied in. And then so now that you have the hackle tied in, the next thing I use is the Simplify dirty bug yarn, and this stuff is awesome. It makes it go way quick. So I'll take a strand of that. Now that I have the hackle tied on, I'll go ahead and tie in this body. So you just gotta take one little strip of this, get it tied in nice and tight. Bring your thread back up front, wrapping it forward. And then so once you get it wrapped in, you can go ahead and tie it off. Cut the excess off. And now we can take our hackle pliers and we'll go ahead and just wrap this hackle forward. So when you use the hackle at the back of the fly, the first couple wraps is always going to be a little tough, so you don't nick the barb of the hook, or the point of the hook I should say, and break your hackle off. But when you do it this way, you still wrap over the hackle with wire, and it just makes it that much more durable because you tie it off and then your fly just doesn't come unraveled from the back after you catch one fish. Okay, so then you got your hackle tied off. Now you can go forward with your wire, and this will just lock in that hackle so it doesn't split apart. Adds a lot of durability. Just bring that up to the front of the fly. Tie that off. And if you have crappy scissors, you can just clip it off, or you can helicopter the wire off so you don't wreck your good scissors. And now for the last part of the fly, you'll just take, depending on the size of your fly, maybe a pencil worth of elk hair, and just stick it in your hair stacker, give it a couple taps, and then so when we measure out our elk hair, I typically go about the length of the hook, top of the hook, and then tie it in. And it's really easy to crowd the eye of the hook at the front, so make sure you are tying it far enough back. Get about 2 or 3 thread wraps and just keep adding more pressure with each wrap and get that elk hair really locked in so it doesn't spin on you. And then now just go ahead and fold that excess back. Get a few wraps up front of the elk hair, and then we can go ahead and whip finish that off. So then I will get my whip finisher started and then just push back with one finger, and that'll hold that elk hair back. And then once you have it locked in, you can go ahead and cut the excess off. So when I cut this, I typically go about the same angle as the eye of the hook, and you just want to leave a little bit of a head, and you can go ahead and cut. And if your scissors are dull like mine, you might have to cut more than once. And then your caddis is basically done. And that is the elk hair caddis. Super durable. Fish love it. Give it a try. Let me know what you think in the comments.